All right, welcome back, everybody. A pretty nice day here across a lot of the state, most of Montana, looking at sunshine and warm conditions. Out in Helena right now, 85 degrees, light little northeast wind at 7 miles per hour. Yeah, one of the warmer days we've seen so far this year. Tomorrow could be about 10 degrees warmer. Yeah, we're heading into the 90s. Great Falls, the Missouri River, and look at everything nice and green, almost 85, right, 84. Little northeast wind at 20 miles per hour. Pretty nice day, again, across a lot of the state. There you can see the current temperatures in the 70s and the 80s. A little warmer down there into Wyoming. Southerly flow tomorrow is going to push even warmer air up into the state. Today it was more of an east to a northeast wind, but again, that wind will be switching around to the south. Look at that, Butte and Dillon. South winds right now down in the southwestern part of the state. Of course, historic flooding this week, and we're still looking at flooding, but it's further down the Yellowstone here. Hysham, Forsyth, there's Miles City under this flood warning until 6 a.m. However, with a lot of heat over the next couple of days, likely looking at more of that mountain snow melting. Got a heat advisory for the eastern half of Montana here, including Billings and Glasgow and Miles City. Could have temperatures up around 95 to 100 degrees here. So some heat that we have not seen in a while. Closer to Helena, just south of Helena, Jefferson and Broadwater counties under a high wind watch for Saturday. Could have some pretty strong south winds gusting up to about 50 miles per hour. And we've got a high wind warning for southwestern Montana, Dillon, Ennis, down there around West Yellowstone, also heading over to the Big Hole Valley around Wisdom. High wind warning for tomorrow. So if anybody's traveling Interstate 15 down into the southwestern part of the state, there will be some good wind. So here's a look at that wind, generally still out of the southeast into the northeast part of the state, but strong south winds developing through Friday afternoon for a lot of the western part of the state. We'll see the wind kind of die down a bit overnight Friday night into Saturday, but once again, Saturday, strong winds, and this is when Broadwater and Jefferson counties will be looking at the possibility of that high wind watch being upgraded to a high wind warning. Dry day today, well, it might be changing for some here. Looks like up on the Continental Divide, we've got a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms also down there, closer to about the Anaconda area, but maybe just a couple of sprinkles, and these are heading up off of the Rocky Mountain frontier. So maybe northwest of Great Falls over the next hour or two, we could see a couple of isolated showers of thunderstorms. More wet weather off towards our northwest and also down into the south. And if you're following fire season and the fire situation, well, we've got some pretty big fires, including the largest one ever in New Mexico's history there up in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. But some monsoon moisture already beginning to show up a little early here, which is certainly not a bad thing, considering we need a little moisture down there in that part of the country. Some thunderstorms moving off of the east coast as well. So here's what will happen. Again, the computer model not picking it up very well, but there may be a couple of those isolated showers and thunderstorms west and northwest of Great Falls here as we go through the rest of this evening. Tomorrow, a hot one here for most of the state, and we will have a few isolated thunderstorms through the afternoon. Look at that up around Cut Bank, also around the Sweetgrass Hills. Could have a little thunderstorm maybe affecting Liberty and Toole counties here, but some big storms potentially up there around the East Glacier area as we go through Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Can't completely even rule out an isolated thunderstorm for Helena and Great Falls. Heading into Saturday, a little more in the way of some thunderstorm activity. Far western Montana here, central eastern areas, hot and windy. We could have a couple of thunderstorms close to Great Falls and Helena, isolated storms on Saturday afternoon, but a lot of the state will be looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms more widespread on Sunday. Tonight, a mild night, 40s and 50s, even a few places staying in the low 60s here, which is pretty warm here for this time of year. 50s for tomorrow morning around the Helena area. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look at this heat. Get ready for the hottest day so far this year. 2022 here with high temperatures well up into the 90s, 101 in Jordan. And again, hot temperatures, still a lot of snow into the mountains. We have not really melted off a lot of that snow up on the Rocky Mountain front, and of course got some snow just over the last few days, so could be looking at the Teton, the Sun, the Marias, the Milk even starting to pick up in water flow. And again, south central Montana around the Yellowstone again, could be looking at some flooding there as well. Saturday is your Sunday with more sunshine, couple of isolated thunderstorms, still warm. Still pretty hot in the far eastern part of the state. And then Sunday, not looking at much vitamin D, let's just say. Widespread showers, thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, and cooler temperatures coming back in. And some of this rain and high elevation snow will stick around into Monday. That's the final day of spring. Tuesday, first day of summer. And it looks like summer starts off very nicely with temperatures in the 70s and the 80s, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Fort Great Falls, hot one tomorrow. It's still pretty warm on Saturday, but Sunday we've got more widespread wet weather and cooler temperatures.